Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line. Look,
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
he did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Idrissa Gueye. And it's Jakobs. And it's Mane. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Mane. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal kick. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Mane. Has a shot! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Mazraoui with the clearance. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked out the run. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Sarr. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He gets big! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
24.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Over to the left. It's a promising position. Oh, great chance! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Knocks it into space. Gay. Now Jacobs. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Brahim Diaz really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Gay. Morocco look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Sarr. Can he get it through? He is through here. And it's played in. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mane certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's a throw. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Morocco have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Mane. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Mane. It's Mane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Header comes in! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Mazraoui. Quarter of an hour played. And it's El Ainawi. El Kanous. Shoots! Oh, crossbar! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that
And he's had a hit! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Diatta. Sarr. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's a sharp little ball here. Quick look, then he hits it! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Jacobs. And it's Mane. To Gay. Idrissa Gay. Quality ball. Knocks it out wide. Sarr. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mazraoui. El Ainawi. Now, can they get him away? In towards the back stick.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic chance! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Morocco go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Mazraoui. El Ainawi. And it's El Kanous. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Sarr crosses it in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's picked it up out wide. Brahim Diaz. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Brahim Diaz has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Mazraoui. Aimed beyond the defence. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! That is a terrific save from Mendy! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messina. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Jones looking wide. That's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. El Kanous is onto this. El Kanous unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mazraoui. And El Nawi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Hakimi. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Gay and Sarr. Now it's Jackson and it's Mane closing in on goal, and the shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
El Kanous. El Nawi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, important interception. Idrissa Gay. Messina. Aguirre. And it's Mazraoui. El Nawi. Niakate gets across to intercept that. Sarr providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get for shot at goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Diatta. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messina. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Played out to the left flank. Jakobs gets into some space. Tries to play it through. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Well, they could break here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Mane. Threads one in. Cross, Jackson! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's El Kanous. El Ainawi looking understandably energised after his goal. Brahim Diaz. And that's been won straight back. Early ball out from the back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he skips past his man. Hakimi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, takes a shot! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
40 minutes is number 11, Jackson.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's El Kanous. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Jackson. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Aguirre. And Hakimi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. There's no flag. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
El Kanous. Pass is just off target. Gay. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
El Ainawi. El Kanous. And it's Hakimi. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Jackson.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Sarr. Jackson shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sarr plays it short. He's having a shot! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Mazraoui. Messina. And El Ainawi. El Kanous. And it's Hakimi. Well timed, excellent interception. Diatta. He's in a great position here. Looking for the run. Brahim Diaz. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Gay tries to play it through. That has been slung wide. Played into the middle.
Well played and well cleared.
Shifted it to the flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we've reached half-time.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Please take this
Morocco
opportunity
do
to pay a
lead,
visit
but
to
it's
our
quite a
official
game.
store where
Half-time,
memorabilia from today's
3-2.
match are now available. Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Here we go again. Now it's Jackson. Hakimi makes the interception. Mazraoui. Messina. Pass somewhat off target. El Kanous. And it's El Ainawi. Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Looking here to chip it through. Elects to cross. Niakate is there and he can get that clear. Can he spark a counter here? Knocks it into space, and body! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
El Ainawi and El Kanous. Hakimi, and it's El Kanous. El Ainawi, Massina, and it's Mazraoui, and El Ainawi, and here's Brahim Diaz. Hakimi receives it in a wide position, and it's El Kanous. He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
El Kanous clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Not the most accurate pass. Aguirre. Great vision. Now, can they get him away? Brahim Diaz, real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Corner number 3 coming up. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Morocco get their 4th corner. And he's taking no chances there. Hakimi. Cross from Hakimi. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
They're up to 5 corners now. And a chance! It's hit the upright. Senegal have the chance to go the other way. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? And again! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Gay, Jacobs. Now it's Mane. Aguirre kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's the chance to counter. Brahim Diaz. Idrissa Gueye.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's El Kanous. It's a really well-measured ball. Brahim Diaz! Rising over the bar.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Sarr. Now it's Jackson. Can he get on the end of this? Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot could be tried one! And yes, it's there! Senegal are all square. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
58 minutes is number 11, Jackson.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
El Kanous. Brahim tries a shot! Goal! Morocco! Into the lead once more. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 10, Brian Diaz.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Jackson. Mane. Threads one in. Jackson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Brahim Diaz gets into a good position. Now it's Mane. He has found the way through.
Senegal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Brahim Diaz really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Morocco have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Out of play for a goal kick. Hakimi. And it's El Kanous. And El Ainawi. Looking for options for movement. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Hakimi plays it. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Mazraoui. El Kanous. Nicely spread. Brahim Diaz. Oh, shooting chance! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Brahim Diaz most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
And it's Mane. He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
Well, that is a good challenge from him. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got tall. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Sarr.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Senegal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Aguirre. And it's El Ainawi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Brahim Diaz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messina.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
And that's gone loose. Look at the space here, and he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
El Ainawi. Mazraoui tries to pass it through. Cross goes in there. Jackson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good ball, good take. That's tidy. Well, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, and making the challenge outside the box, I think, would have been preferable, Peter, but I guess it's easier said than done.
Fabulous save by Bunu! Now it's Diatta. Incoming Mane! A probing pass. Now that's well seen too. Diatta. Gay. He's a sharp little ball here. It's out for a goal kick. Hakimi. And it's El Kanous. Aguirre. He's picked his way through. Sarr. Bunu gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking to go El Kanous! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
He's shifting through the game. He's having a shot! And that's a real chance missed. Gay. And it's Mane. He's in plenty of space here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Shoots! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Jacobs. That's a lovely, neat pass. Spread it left. Mane. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is not finding anyone. Mazraoui. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. It's a mighty effort! Delivers the ball. Niakate is there, and he can get that clear. Applies the finish! Aguirre tries to clear. And it's El Kanous. Tries to dink it through. Oh, well played. Niakate. Gay. Idrissa Gay. And it's Jacobs. Mane. He is through here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Niakate. Gay. Now it's Jackson. Out to the left it goes. They're urging him to shoot. Distributed tidily. Alainawi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Substitution.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Just 5 minutes left. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Sarr. Takes aim and crosses. Tries to get it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Very much into the last knockings. That's been cut out, well played. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? El Kanous. Now there's a fine, real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Diatta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely shaped ball. Sarr picks it up out wide. He slings it in. And now they can clear their line. And the finish! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Nicely weighted ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Sarr. And he's intervened well there. El Ainawi. Morocco are looking to break at pace. Niakate. Idrissa Gueye. Niakate. And it's Camera. Now it's Jackson. Sarr. Sarr takes control of it and he's on the move. El Kanous. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Brahim Diaz stood his ground strongly. Jacobs. Now Camera. Idrissa Gueye. El Ainawi. Threads one in. That's going to go a long way. El Ainawi. And he's in on goal. Brahim Diaz. Sarr. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more
And
likely
now I'd
over
just
the
like
next
to
30
read out
minutes.
Our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays
Fitness
today.
and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution in progress.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Morocco conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? And this is Mane. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Mane.
Oh, really well played.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Mane. Plays a sharp little ball here. That looks a good cross. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Sarr. And he's a big chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Mazraoui. That's been slipped through. Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's really well manoeuvred. Jackson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's the throw. El Ainawi. And it's Mazraoui. And El Kanous. And it's Hakimi. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out towards the flank. Idrissa Gueye shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. El Ainawi. Played down the flank. It's a promising position. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
El Ainawi. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And it's Mane. Now it's Jackson. Played out wide. El Kanous, 2 assists to his credit already. Looking to play him in. And it's made its way to him. And the flag has stayed down. He's beaten the last man. Idrissa Gueye. Kamara. Brahim Diaz. Played out to the left flank. Cross to the back post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Messina. Aguerd. And it's Hakimi. And El Kanous. El Ainawi. Searching pass he's played there. Sarr engages and forces him off the ball. And it's El Kanous. Crosses it in here. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Kamara. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
With the owner of a blue car parked
Both
outside
teams
the
have
stadium
run themselves
gate.
into the
Kindly
ground out
remove
there.
it, as
Does
it is about to be
anyone
towed away.
have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Mane goes for a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Hakimi. That's Brahim Diaz. Now he's got space here. It's a goal kick. Jackson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. Kamara. Spread out to the left. No, he's overshot the green. So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, good spread. Now it's Sarr. Aimed beyond the defence. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Sarr goes short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Sarr with the short one. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
The goal scorer for Senegal after 21 minutes in extra time is number 10, Mane.
Senegal take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Looking for options for movement. Brahim Diaz. Picked out, decent chance! Oh, Waters, oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Kamara. Now it's Jackson. He's in a great position here, and he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
In extra time is number 10, Mane.
Senegal go into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And it's Mazraoui. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
This looks promising. Look at this. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Sarr, now it's Jackson. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Sarr. That is lovely. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? It's hit the crossbar. El Ainaoui. And it's El Ainaoui. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Mane takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Sarr. Now it's Sarr.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Oh, easy pickings there. That has been slung wide. It's run loose here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Could move up a gear here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Mane. Can he get it through? Now it's Brahim Diaz. And he cuts out the supply. Liakate. Mane. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Please use parking provided by the club.
Okay,
or any
get
other paid
set.
parking
We
facilities
have
in the area.
penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's gone and missed it. Mane next in line, and here he is.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Morocco are looking to keep pace here. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Sarr is second man up. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Morocco from one behind. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Jackson is the third man to step forward. Big character, big moment, big save. He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Camara is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself. 3 each. Up steps Mr. Dependable. And he puts it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
What poise! What noise!
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Senegal are looking to save match point. Saved! And there's your hero! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury,
Hello,
and my
attendees.
co-commentator
This is a
Jim
lost
Beglin.
children's
A very good
announcement.
evening to you all.
Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information centre?